Samantala sa iba pang balita, mahigit isang buwan na po matapos manalasa ang bagyong Yolanda, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang pagbibigay ng tulong ng pamahalaan para sa mga kababayan nating naapektuhan ng kalamidad. Narito po ang pahayag ni PCOO Secretary San Colom.
The President and the national government took all necessary steps to prepare the people on the dangers posed by Super Typhoon Yolanda. And after it struck, the government spared no efforts in addressing the needs of people in the calamity areas. All of the concerned frontline government departments and agencies, particularly the DND, DILG, DPWH, DSWD, DOH, and even the Metro Manila Development Authority, MMDA, were deployed in full force to ensure maximum delivery of essential services and assistance in the affected communities. Before Typhoon Yolanda made landfall, the President addressed the nation to warn of its severity and magnitude on the night of November 7. He specifically warned about the possibility of storm surge in over 100 areas and urged the local authorities and the citizens to take precautionary measures. On the President's instructions, Secretaries Gasmin and Rojas were in Tacloban City before Yolanda made landfall in Samar and Leyte, also on November 7. Despite the breakdown of communications, instructions were relayed by the President to them via satellite phone on Friday, November 8. Within 24 hours after Yolanda's landfall, Tacloban Airport had been cleared by AFP and Public Works engineers. Military helicopters brought in troops and soldiers to replace the first responders who had been disabled. The Philippine Air Force flew in relief goods and troops. On November 10, the President himself visited Tacloban City to make an initial assessment of the damage and to supervise relief operations. He returned on November 17 and stayed until November 19 to ensure the speedy delivery of relief goods to the most severely affected families. In view of these empirical facts, the President believes that those engaging in a media campaign and putting the blame on the national government are performing a disservice to the people.